Once upon a time, there was a little frog. And Mr. Frog lived in a beautiful pond. But one day, there was a giant tornado that ripped through where he lived and sucked all of the water out of his pond. When the storm was over, Mr. Frog came back, and there was no water left in his pond. He was so sad. Oh, he said, what am I going to do? And for a little while, he sat there and thought to himself, where should I go? So he thought, I now need to go and find a new home. So he hopped and he hopped and he hopped, and he found a tree. I could live in a tree. That would be so much fun. So Mr. Frog hopped to the very top of the tree. But when he got there was a very cranky bird. Tweet, 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 tweet. You can't live here, said Mrs. Bird. Went Mr. Frog and quickly hopped down out of the tree as fast as he could. Oh my goodness, that was so scary. I cannot live there with that cranky bird. So Mr. Frog kept hopping and hopping, and he kept hopping. All of a sudden, he came across a hole in the ground. This looks like so much fun. I could live in a hole. So then he went and hopped into the hole. Bloop! Hop, 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 hop. It was very dark and very cold, thought Mr. Frog. And there was no water here and no friends. While he was thinking about this, a very strange noise started coming from in front of him. Oh no. Oh no, thought Mr. Frog. Hop, 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 hop. He hopped quickly out of the hole and hopped away. There was a scary snake living in that hole, and I can't live there, thought Mr. Frog. And he hopped away, and when he'd hopped far enough, he stopped and took a deep breath. I need to find a happier home than that. After a while, he came across the most beautifulest flowers he'd ever seen in his whole entire life. I could live here, he thought. So he went closer to the flowers to have a smell. But as he got closer, he heard a funny sound again. But this time it wasn't a snake. The sound got louder and crankier, and then he realized there was a swarm of bees living near these flowers. Oh no, he thought, I can't live here. So he quickly hopped away. Hop, 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 hop. And he hopped until his little legs couldn't hop anymore. And he found himself in a big open field. And he sat down, he felt safe here, and he just cried because he couldn't find anywhere to live. After a little while, a little bunny rabbit came up. Why are you sad? Said Mr. Bunny Rabbit to the frog. And Mr. Frog told the bunny rabbit all about the tornado and his pond, and how he had gone up the scary tree with the scary bird, and how he couldn't live there. And then there was the deep hole with the scary snake, and then the crazy bees. Buzz, buzz, buzz. And Mr. Bunny Rabbit thought to himself, I have the perfect place where you could live. And there's lots and lots of flowers without scary bees. There are plenty of trees with happy birds. And there's some holes, but there is a giant pond. And lots and lots of frogs. Mr. Frog got the biggest smile he'd ever smiled. Can you show me where this is? And so both Mr. Rabbit and Mr. Frog hopped and hopped and hopped until they came to the most beautiful pond with the most beautiful flowers, with the happiest, beautifulest flowers and birds and frogs that they'd ever seen. And Mr. Frog jumped in the water and splashed and made friends with all the other frogs, and he lived there happily ever after. The end.